to show you just a super quick tutorial of how you can create the mirrored looking text for the super fun shirts that everyone's been making for this football season. There are two ways to do it. You can use your own font and you can slice it all apart and create that effect, or you can download the mirrorit font from Designs Bundles, which I will link in the bottom in the description in case you want to go that route. But you can use virtually any font that you'd like and make your own. So what I'm going to show you is I'm going to show you the font that you can download, the mirrorit font, and show you how that turns out. And then I'm going to show you how to create it on your own. So we'll just use the word varsity here, and we'll stretch this out. And this is the font that you can download. I believe it is a $10 font. I'm not sure. But if you don't want the hassle of slicing out your letters and doing all of that, then this is the way to go. You can move your letters a little closer together so they're not so spread out, but it's as simple as typing your word and you're done. So you can do it that way, or you can use your own font. So that's what I'm going to do. I found this outlined font and downloaded it because I really like how it looks. So we'll use the word varsity again. Go. And now I want my middle section of the font to be solid, so I'm going to contour it out. So I'm going to move my letters closer together here, but before I contour, I want to duplicate this so it's exactly the same. So I'm going to duplicate it twice because I want 2 layers on the top and the bottom, and I will show you how to do that after we contour. So if you haven't contoured before, you'll notice that down here it is not open. That's because you can't contour a font. You can contour an image though. So to change this text font to an image, we're going to go ahead and weld it. So once you weld it, you select it, then the contour becomes available. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to contour all of my middle pieces out, just like this. So that's going to give me a solid filled in font. Just like that. There we go. Should be right there. Yep. So now we have our middle, and then we need to add the layers to the top and the bottom. You can add as many as you want. You can do 2, you can do 3, you could do 4. It's entirely up to you. I like the look of 2, so I'm going to do that, but I also like the look of how it gradually decreases in size. So what I'll do is above the filled in font here, there'll be a bigger chunk and then a smaller chunk of the same word, and then the same on the bottom. There'll be a bigger chunk and then a smaller chunk. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a square here and I'm going to stretch it out to use to slice these words. It doesn't make a difference how big or how wide it is, as long as it's long enough to cover your word and it's at least big enough to get a good chunk of your word cut out. So what I'll do is I'll duplicate this so we can use it for both. I'll move it down. And so with the top and the bottom being different sizes, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go right here and I'm going to go right above this S. And that's where I'm going to slice it for this one. So we'll select both and slice. Just like that. We'll remove everything that we sliced out. There's that one. And then what I'm going to do for the top one is I'm going to move my word down here, and I'm going to go just under that top part of the S. So then it should be about even on the top and the bottom. So we'll slice that out, move these pieces away, and then we have our tops and we have our bottoms. So you can kind of see here what I mean by the 2 different sizes. So it goes from the filled in text to the larger sliced out text to the smaller. I kind of like how that looks because it gives it a little more dimension than when it's all the same size, but it still looks totally fine if you use the same size. So then what you're going to want to do is just move it down, line it up, Leave a little bit of space so you get the effect. Just like that. Just a little space there. Move this one up here. Give it a little space in between. Super easy, super fast. So again, you could make another layer in between here. You can make a smaller one here. You could just slice your word completely in half and make it even on top of the bottom and just put each level, however many you want, above the top and above the bottom and leave it that way. The possibilities are truly endless with this type of image. So then you can either attach or weld. If you choose to do a knockout, which is in a different video, you would want to weld it because you need it to be one image. If you're not going to do a knockout and you're just going to leave it with the word or the team name or anything, you can just simply attach it because nothing needs to touch, nothing's going to intersect, so you don't have to worry about it cutting into each other. So, just like that, you created your mirrored font, which is ready to go on your favorite t-shirt, and you can rep your favorite team, your school team, your favorite professional sports team, or whatever word you want. You can use the word hocus pocus for Halloween and make it look super neat like that. You can even change the colors of the outlines. And if you wanted to do that, you can make it rainbow. You can make it pink and purple, blue and pink, whichever you want. You have unlimited options. So if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, feel free to comment and I will respond back to you and hopefully be able to help you out. And as always, don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you're alerted when I upload any new videos as well as any new tutorials here in Design Space. Thanks for watching, guys.